Bosrijk is one of 3 Efteling Hotel accommodations. Situated closest to the park's main entrance, Bosrijk is a fantasy village-themed resort full of cabins flanked by 2 Terran hotels on either side named Porthouse and Landhouse. This review will focus on our stay at Landhouse and whether Bosrijk is the place to stay when visiting Efteling. As just mentioned, Bosrijk is located just to the right of Efteling's main entrance. Efteling do provide a minibus for on-site hotel guests. It's useful if you're situated in Lunchland or the Landhouse building in Bosrijk, but if you're situated in Porthouse, it's only a 5-minute walk across the road from the minibus, so it renders it a little pointless. Porthouse is Bosrijk's main building and looks it. Grandly medieval in design, it towers over everything else nearby, rising above the trees as a beacon to the visitors. Just before the gatehouse/tower is the reception and restaurant area to the right. Here is where the staff are happy to help with any inquiry that you have. Here is also a gift shop that sells loads of board games. As the majority of accommodation at Bosrijk are cabins in the woods, Efteling has also provided an actual shop for the cabin dwellers. It was mainly full of alcohol, like so much alcohol. They must be expecting and condoning people to get turned when they spend the nights here. So if Efteling's okay with it, do it! Party! Efteling's handy app means that visiting the reception is not necessary if the app is installed, as the room key is automatically downloaded onto your phone once your room is ready. A very handy feature. As we opted not to stay in the cabins in the woods and we were given Landhouse right at the very back of Bosrijk, we made our way there. It is similar to Porthouse with its medieval castle facade. With 2 castles flanking a very small village, it does make you think about how important Bosrijk is in the fantasy world of Efteling, that it needs to be ultra defended. Or is the world outside this village incredibly violent that this level of protection, even for a few cabins in the woods, is absolutely necessary to avoid bloodshed? Role-playing aside, you use your hotel room key on the app to enter Landhouse and are greeted with an empty shell of a former reception desk, maybe a victim of those the castle had to protect against. There is also a very large but seldom used function area here, which would be nice if it was just a chill lounge for guests of the building, but it wasn't set up to be at the time. Either side of the reception area of Landhouse is the elevators taking guests to their rooms. We made our way up there, walking on the corridor where it was clear the cleaners' cages had been laid against the walls, and entered our room. Ready? The room is very comfortable. It's a large spacious main room with the main bed, a sofa and chairs and a television in a nice white, brown and red room. I do like this room, it feels loved. A cared for place where you can relax after your time at the park. Both sides of the bed have charging points and so does the unit at the foot of the bed where you can put all your important belongings. Also located in the room is a fridge, kettle and cups, which is situated in the cupboard underneath the television. Behind the television is a thermostat, something that we greatly needed staying in the hotel in January. However, we could not for the life of us work out how it operated as there were no radiators in the room at all and the floors remained cold throughout the night. Was the thermostat meant to be in the room? Why trick us with the idea of heat when there didn't seem to be any from operating this device? I'm still very confused by this. The children's room is spacious like the main bedroom. It has a large window as well as a bunk bed where each individual bed has its own light and light switch. What I liked about this is that Efteling provides hotel guests a children's book in their native language to read to their kids. This is a lovely caring touch by the theme park, showing that they truly care about those visiting and want them to have the best time when staying here. They also have these nightcaps, which of course I had to try on. The toilet is incredibly small for no reason. It looks like a council-run public toilet, but however, unlike most European hotel toilets, this one actually has a sink in it. So hooray for that, I suppose. It's still a very cramped area. Enjoy! The bath in the bathroom is very nice and I do like the touch where they have a children's footstool to enable kids to reach the sink. The bathroom is great and the toilet is awful. It does feel like they could have moved the bath a little bit closer to the sink to allow more space in the toilet, but we aren't the architects. All in all, the room was a good hotel room, only let down by the minuscule toilet. The rest of it is well thought out, loved and comfortable. For entertainment, Efteling really emphasises board games. They sell a ton of them in the reception, and there's a board game located on the stall in the main area of the hotel room. Outside there is loads of play equipment for youngsters to enjoy, as well as giving you a chance to be one with nature and walk along the woods. There is also this really nice scenic lake to look at with its Droomvlucht/Symbolica themed centrepiece on it. In the gatehouse of Porthouse is Bad House, house. Unlike its name, Bad House is actually a very good house as it's a nice pool for hotel guests to enjoy. Across Bosrijk from Porthouse is the previously mentioned Landhouse function room that might hold some events at some point, but I wouldn't hold my breath. But it's an accessible room and if you walk around Bosrijk there are character meet and greets which are always great experiences. If you are familiar with our theme park reviews, you would realise that a few hotels love to play microwave hide and seek, placing a random microwave in a random location within the premises. This is a piece of entertainment we find personally thrilling, and we are glad to announce Bosrijk is a participant to this fun but unusual game. Spoilers upcoming, skip ahead if you don't want the location of the microwave to be revealed. Okay, after a lot of searching we found said microwave hidden in the side doors of Landhouse reception. No one would have ever thought of hiding a microwave there, but Bosrijk should be praised for its ingenious microwave location. What another epic game that was, and we look forward to the next hotel that hides a microwave somewhere. Staying at Bosrijk gives you half an hour extra time in the park and your own hotel guest entrance just to the side of the main entrance, meaning that you can wait in a lot smaller queue to access the park. Most hotel stays also include an extra free day at Efteling for staying overnight. On onsite Efteling offer the souvenir Efteling Express, where anything you purchase on park can be brought to the park exit or Bosrijk reception free of charge for you to pick up at the end of the day. So it's nice not carrying around everything. Just a word for the wise. In order to stop light pollution, Efteling's Bosrijk has very few lit pathways around the woods, so at night if you're trying to walk through the cabins, you'll stumble over tree roots a lot. Try and stick to the road where you can when walking around. The food at Bosrijk was lovely, served in porthouse with an open kitchen where you can watch the chefs work. Efteling staff here were lovely, friendly and attentive. Like the room, the restaurant is very spacious and even more seating in the conservatory area if required. Even during breakfast, where the food is located in just the corner, there wasn't much waiting. This is a well-worked theme park hotel restaurant. To conclude, Landhouse at Bosrijk was a comfortable enough stay at Efteling, with its mostly spacious rooms and location quite close to the theme park entrance. There are a few niggly concerns about it, such as the tiny weeny toilet, the lack of radiators and the environmentally friendly non-lit pathways which make walking all the way back to Landhouse through the woods a trepidous experience. The area was incredibly well themed and never felt crowded despite the amount of people staying on site. This area could be improved with designated lit pathways around the forest and some form of entertainment for the people at the back of Bosrijk. Landhouse has a big hall which is left unused, maybe there perhaps. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or things you'd like to say about Bosrijk, and leave a like if you found the video useful as it makes it easier for others to find a review too. We have a fair few theme park hotel reviews on our channel. If you're looking for more on-site park places to stay, subscribe for more and we'll be publishing more of them along with theme park reviews and other theme park related videos. We have also reviewed many other Efteling Hotel accommodations, Efteling Hotel, the Landhuys Hotel and cabins. If you're considering all the Efteling hotels, I recommend you check out those videos too. Thank you for watching.